Hey, what's up guys, my name is Farjana. Welcome to my another complete tutorial. In this video, I'll show you how to make a portfolio website using WordPress and Elementor. This portfolio website is focusing on graphics designer, but if you are a developer, photographer or any professionals, you can apply the same process to make your personal website. By the way, this is a complete and step-by-step tutorial, so if you don't have any previous experience about how to make a website, you can also make your own website only by following this step-by-step tutorial. Now let's have a look which you are going to make in this video. This is the website which you are going to make in today's tutorial. Here I will show you how to create this kind of top banner area. In the left side, here the name, title and the location. Also here is two buttons, one is for about and another for work. And on the right side, here I have created a different style images. I will show you all in step by step. And in the top header area, I will show you how to upload your own logo. And instead of the regular menu, I used a different kind of sticky menu. When I click on any specific item, here is the work. So all portfolio items showing in this section. If I click on about, here is about section, and also here is another one, the service area, and finally the contact. For the portfolio area, here this is a filterable portfolio section. I'll show you how to create this kind of portfolio area and how to add your own portfolio one by one. And here, when I click on any single item, you will see more details about each of the project. I will show you how you can customize your project details page. Now going back again. And after that, here is the about section. Here is some text about yourself and you can write your story here. Here you can type your own skills and expertise. Also, I will show you how to create this kind of work experience section. This is a cool section. You can add your work experience or professional experience one by one in this area. Then here is the service section. Here you can list all of your services which you can provide to your customer. Then this is the testimonial or client reviews section. This is very important to your clients. Most of the clients want to know what type of reviews you get from your previous customer. I'll show you all in step by step. And finally the contact section. In this area, I'll show you how to create this kind of contact form. And on the right side, you can list it all of your information like address, phone number, email, your Dribble account link, LinkedIn link and the Behance link. Also, you can add more link or more information which you have. Finally, this website will be fully responsive for mobile and also for tablet device. Before moving forward, let me introduce myself. I am Farjana Rashid, professional web designer and developer, and I am working in this area for last 8 years. So you are learning from a real web developer. And you will find a timestamp in the description so you can jump any specific part you need. So far you see, if you think this tutorial adds some value to you, please give this video a big thumbs up. Otherwise, you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Now let's go ahead and without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, I have divided this tutorial into 8 simple steps. I'll go through all steps one by one. The very first step, purchase your domain and hosting. In this step, I will show you how you can get a domain name completely free for the first year and how to get up to 60% discount through my link. If you already have your own domain and hosting, you can skip this part, or if you don't have, then follow along. So to get domain and hosting, just go to farjanarashid.com and here go to tools and here is web hosting. Here is Bluehost web hosting link. So now click on get started.
So why Bluehost? In my opinion, Bluehost is the best web hosting provider. I am a web developer. I tried so many web hosting companies. I don't want to mention their name, but I personally ended up using Bluehost. Hundreds of my clients using Bluehost and they never complain about using it. If you see my Bluehost account, I have hosted here tons of websites and I never get a downtime. Their customer support is really amazing in case if you need any help. And that's why I always recommend Bluehost, and their price is really affordable for everyone.
Now click on get started. You can see their pricing, so you have different options based on what you need. If it's your first website and you only want to host one website, then you can take their basic plan. And if you have multiple websites, more than one, you can pick their plus or choice plus options. Though both options are almost same, choice plus options have domain privacy plus protection and site backup options. But we don't necessarily need that. And you can take their pro plans if you are planning to host a big e-commerce website and if you have millions of visitors already. As a beginner, let's start with the basic plan. It will cost only $3.95 per month and you will get one website, 50 GB SSD storage, unmetered bandwidth, free SSL certificate, standard performance, one included domain, 5 parked domains, and 25 subdomains. And in this price, it's awesome. But in future, if you have multiple websites, you can upgrade it to their plus plan. So basically, we can upgrade or downgrade our plan anytime. Now let's click on select. Now if you have domain name already, you can type your domain name here and configure it. I'm assuming you don't have a domain name already, so let's select a domain name from here. On the right side, you see there are several options: .com, .online, .site, .website, and so many options. But I always suggest to take .com website because it's good for search engine optimization, and also .com website looks more professional and legit. So here I am selecting a domain name for this tutorial purpose. So I'm typing here Farjana WP. So my domain name will be farjanawp.com and I'm clicking to next. So here is showing the domain name farjanawp.com is available. Awesome. Now I need to put my account information here. So here I am typing my first name, last name, my business name, and selecting my country, and here is my street address, city, postal code, and typing my phone number and email address, and here the email address is really important, so make sure you are putting your best email address, because after completing purchase, a receipt will send to that email address. Now here is the package information. By default, it's selected for 33 months, that means for 3 years. And if you now see, the price is showing $3.95 per month. But we can reduce this price. Here we only take the necessary things. For starting, we can take it for 1 year, that means for 12 months, and it will cost $5.95 per month. It's still pretty cheap. So now we can see the total price $71.40 for a whole year. That's awesome. And here I will show you a secret tip how you can reduce this price more. So now I'm going to hover outside of this page. So when I'm going to hover on back button or outside of this page, here we will see a pop-up window which will offering you last price $2.65 per month. Now click on claim savings, and now you can see the price $2.65 per month when 3 years selected. So now I'm going to select 12 months price again, and here you can see the total price now showing $59.40 for a whole year. It's amazing. Now I'm going to package extras, and here you can see domain privacy plus protection, which is adding more prices here. So you can select or deselect domain privacy. Having domain privacy is good. No one can get to know who is the owner of the website, but I'm deselecting it because I want to be transparent and it's not that important to me at this moment. I'm also turning off site load security and CodeGuard Basic. I don't need site load security and CodeGuard Basic either, so I'm deselecting those as well. So now you can see the total price is now $59.40 for a whole year. Now here I'm putting my payment information. So here I'm typing my credit card number, and here I'm putting my CVV code and expiration date. And now also select this check icon. So you are agreed with their terms and policy. And when you complete purchasing through my link, you see you are getting a huge discount. And I will also get a commission. So nothing extra, that's a win-win situation. Thank you for that because it supports this channel and help me to make more valuable videos like this for you. So now click on submit. Okay, so now you can see your purchase was a success. We sent a confirmation email to dvhealth@gmail.com. Now I'm going to check my email. So here I got an email here. So here is the verification email for my purchase. I'm going to check it and verify my email. So now my email is verified successfully. And next I will get another email. Here is my payment confirmation, and here Bluehost sent me an invoice for my purchase. Now from here we have to create an account. Here is my domain name, and here I have to type a password. I'm typing my password and retype it, checking on their privacy policy, and create account. Okay, now save it. So your account is ready to go. You can log in. So now I'm going to log in. Here I need to type my password, which I already created now, and log in. I'm saving it. For now I'm skip it because I will do it later with you in step by step. I'm clicking on get started. Turning off domain privacy and protection and confirm it. So we have successfully completed purchasing our domain and hosting. Then step 2, install WordPress. To install WordPress, go to my sites, and from here we are going to create site and then site name. So here we can type WordPress website, and site title we can type complete tutorial by Farjana. And next here is a advanced option. So by default, if we don't fill all this field, so it will take the default email address from this Bluehost account and default username, and it will generate a auto password. So now I like to set all this by manually. So I'm typing my email address, then username, and password. So there should be one uppercase and one number. Okay, so now click on next, and here is the domain name. So our WordPress is going to install here, and here is subdirectory. So if we want to install our WordPress in a subfolder or subdirectory location, then we can type here some name or our folder name. But here I want to install our WordPress in root domain. So for this I am just leaving it and going to next. It's taking some moment to install it. Our WordPress installed successfully. Congratulations. So here is our website URL, and here is our admin URL. Here is our username and password. Now I'm going to log in WordPress. Yes, congratulations. We have successfully installed our WordPress, and this is our WordPress dashboard. And when we click on visit website, this is our WordPress website. Here default WordPress theme is installed by default. So from here I'm just leaving all these which I don't need here. I'm just crossing. These are coming from our plugin settings. So for this I'm going to plugins and selecting all plugins. First I am going to deactivate which are activate here, and now selecting all and going to delete and apply. Okay, so I'm deleting all plugins which I don't need here. Actually I want to build this website from clean state and going to start from scratch. Then I'm going to post. I'm just deleting this default post, selecting it, move to trash and apply, and next going to trash and empty trash. Next going to pages, and similar way selecting all pages, going to move trash and apply. Now going to trash and empty trash, and next here I'm going to settings and going to reading. So from here I'm just discourage search engine from indexing this site. So for the first time, as I am building this website and I'm not ready to go indexing my website from all search engines, so for this time I'm just disabling this website from search engine indexing. So it will not index by Google or any other search engine until I'm going to live my website. So now I'm going to make save changes. So when our website is done and we're going to ready to live and we are going to do some SEO works, then we can make it deselect. For this time I'm just checking it, and next I'm going to permalink. So the permalink is the page URL. So if we want to create a new page or new post, it will show the page URL in this way. Or for example, here is the best way to show our website URL. So this is our website URL, and then if we post any new item like how to make a WordPress website, then our post URL should be our main domain URL / how to make a WordPress website /. So it will be user friendly and it will be SEO friendly. So I am selecting this one and going to save changes. And next I am going to appearance, and from here we will find all the themes, and all these are default theme. Now I'm going for the step 3, install theme, and here I'm going to install this theme. So going to copy the name, and here going to add new, search by name. Here is the Royal Elementor Kids theme. I'm going to install this one, and activate. And next I'm going to install all necessary plugins one by one. Going to copy and plugin, add new. You can cross it, and I'm searching for Elementor. Going to install, Then this one, Elementor. This is the Elementor add-ons plugin, Royal Elementor add-ons. And portfolio for Elementor. Then contact form 7. And finally disable Gutenberg. So if you okay with the Gutenberg, you can skip this, but I comfortable to skip the Gutenberg, so I like to use this plugin. Now going to installed plugins and selecting all, going to activate, apply. Alright, so our plugin is activated all together. Now going for the next step, create the home page and set the home page as front page. Going to pages, and from here going to add new. Type the page name to home and publish. Here you can type any name for the page. And now I'm setting this page as our front page or default page. So going to settings and reading, selecting the static page, and home page I'm setting the home. Now save changes. Alright, this step is done. And then step 6, add all portfolio items which you have. So now I'm going to upload our portfolio. This time I'm going to upload some dummy portfolio. Going to portfolio. So here you can upload your real own portfolio. I'm going to add new. For example, here I'm typing the project title name, and here on the right side we can upload the thumbnail image. This image will show to the portfolio list or to our home page. So here added some dummy portfolio images. We can upload all together. I'm selecting this one, and here we can add different category name or the filtered title. So I'm going to type the name to branding and going to publish. In this area we can add our project details, but here I want to do that using the Elementor builder. I will show that after a few moments. For now I'm just going to add all others portfolio with the name, image and category name only. In the same way, going to add new item and going to add some more projects very quickly. Alright, I have added 6 portfolio in the same way very quickly. Now going for the next step. In step 7, here we have to download the zip file, and then we will import our pages like home page, header, footer and the single portfolio page design. So click here, and here you have to fill your name and email address, then you will get a zip file to your email address. And after downloading the zip file, after extracting, here we will find 4 kind of JSON file. Here is all portfolio images which I used, and here I have added 2 images which I use for profile picture. I will show that and explain these 2 later. So now I'm going to import all the pages one by one. This is basically one page and this is a single portfolio, and these are header and footer. Let's go ahead. First of all, going for the page and home page, Going to edit with Elementor. First of all, from settings, going to page layout, I am setting it to Elementor full width and height title. Now going to add template, going to my template, and from here top right corner import template, select file, going to all files. Here is the home.json file. I'm going to add it, enable and import. And now from here click on insert, apply. Alright, our page is imported. And here if I set the page layout to Elementor canvas, and now it's looking perfect. Now I'm saving my page. Alright, so our page is imported perfectly. After a few moments, I'll show you how to customize all the section. This template I have created in a custom way, but here you need not to do anything, just you can add your own content very easily. I'll show that after a few moments. Before that, I'm going to import the header and footer. So for that, going to dashboard, I'm crossing it, and here going to Royal add-ons, going to click on skip. This is requesting the auto update the plugin, but I don't need that. And from here I'm going to theme builder. For the header, this is already selected. I'm going to create template, and here I'm typing header, or you can type anything, then create template. And at condition, it will work for entire website. Show this template on Elementor canvas pages. I'm enabling it and save condition. And from here going to add template again, going to import, select file, selecting the header.json, going to insert, apply, and from here going to settings, height title, we can set it to Elementor full width, and finally save it. Now if I refresh our home page, so our header is showing now. In our header, this is nothing more, only the logo in left, and instead of menu in the right side, I have added a sticky menu on the right of the screen. Instead of that, if you want to add a simple menu in top right corner, you can also do that. I'll show that later. For now, I'm going with the default state. Now in the same way, going to create the footer. First of all, crossing it, and again going to dashboard, going to Royal add-ons and theme builder, going to footer and create template. Here I'm typing footer, create template, add condition, enter website, and enabling it to canvas page, save condition. Then in the same way, going to add template, going to import, sorry, not from here, select my template first, going to import, select file, footer, and going to insert the footer. Here is only showing the copyright text, and on the right side here will show the sticky icon for phone icon, and this is the back to top icon. For now I'm going to settings and hide title, page layout to full width, and finally save our page. And now if we refresh our home page, if I scroll down, here is showing the copyright text, and here is the back to top bottom, and here is the icon for phone call. So if you don't like to use this icon, we can remove this. And here now I'm going to import the design for the single item portfolio. In default state, if I click on any of the single item, for example this one, it's looking very break and weird. So now I'm going to customize the design. First of all, I'm going to add some custom CSS for the header area. So for that, going to customize in a new tab. Going to additional CSS, close, and here going to my site again, custom CSS, click here and copy all the CSS. Paste it, and now we can see our design is completely changed. Save it. Now when I refresh our page, design is changed, and now I want to add some details about our portfolio. So for that, going to edit, and first of all I'm going to enable the Elementor builder for this page. For that, going to Elementor and settings, and from here selecting the portfolio and save changes. Now again going back to portfolio, and then again going to this one, going to edit with Elementor, and now here going to add template, going to my template, going to import, going to single portfolio, and going to insert this one. Alright, this is all dummy content. So if you want to add your own content, own style and own structure, you are free to do that using Elementor. For now I'm saving this page, and now going to view page. So this is our single portfolio page, and here we can add more details about our project. By this time we have completed step 7. Now going for the step 8. In this step, I will show you how to customize the whole website with your own content and own design. Let's go ahead. First of all, to customize the home page, I am going to Elementor Builder. For the top area, here if I want to change the name and all this text, just click on the text, and from the left side we can easily customize or add your own text instead of this. And also same for this one. Here is two text, primary heading, a graphics designer, and secondary heading, so we can change all the text easily from here. Then the button, about me and my work. If I go to the about me button, here is the about me text. You can change the text, and here is the link. So here I have created the about me section, and here we have to add the same name as ID with this section. So if I go here and go to advanced, and also from advanced, here the CSS ID about, so we have to use the same name to link with this button. So when I click on this button, it's directly going to that section. And same for the work, here is linked with the portfolio, and we can change the text from here. Instead of that, if we want to add any other text or link, we can easily change the text and the link. Instead of the work, if we like to add the contact, simply go to the contact, and here if I go to advanced for this section, not here, going to advanced, here is the CSS ID contact. So we have to use this ID instead of portfolio. And on the right side here, I have used a different image. I have created this kind of image using Photoshop. If you are a graphic designer, you can easily create this kind of image. I also added the PSD image inside the zip file. If you open the zip folder, here is the profile picture. I have added these two images with their PSD version. So I'm opening my Photoshop. And here if I open the image for the picture 1, here I have added this image. So instead of this image, you can add your own picture by replacing this image. Or if you don't like to use this kind of image, you can simply use a normal default image instead of that. And the background animation, you see here is a nice background animation to this specific section, so we can customize this also. If I go to navigator and going to the top section, going to style tab, here is the particles royal add-ons, and it's coming from this area, this animation. So if I want to add our own custom animation, we can create that. Simply click on this link, and this is the default animation from this site. If I go to NASA, this is the animation which I used, and also we can customize it from here. Particles, we can change the color, shape, size, opacity, and also the movement direction. I set it to top, or we can set it to different direction, or there is snow effect. And after customizing all the steps, simply go to bottom. Here is the download current config. Click here, open it, and copy all the code, Ctrl+A, and copy. Then simply paste it here. Cool. Now you can see the snow effect is working to our background. I'm going back with the previous one. Then the second section, portfolio. I already show you how to upload each of the portfolio one by one. And here we need not to do much more, but we can still customize it. If I go to edit, here the number of projects to show 12, we can change it, and show category filter. So this category filter will show or not. We can enable it from here. The show all options, by default the all options will working. And then also the grid settings, we can change it to masonry to boxes, and customized grid service, and we can change the number of columns. We can change the margins, spacing. Also the hover effect, I used the simple one. You can change different kind of hover effect from bottom, from top, going back to simple. And also from style tab, we can change all the font style and color, and it will work for each of the content, each of the section. Then going to the about section, here we can simply edit all the text. Just click here, and from here we can change all the text. And here, this is basically an image of signature. So if you want to add your own signature, you can add your own signature as PNG format. And this is also image, it's working in background. If I go to edit section, style tab, and the background overlay, the story, this is a image, it's coming from here. So if you want to change the text, or if you want to add a different one, you can upload it from here. Then the skills, in the similar way we can change all the text from here. And the progress bar, this is also editable. We can change the layout. This is horizontal, or we can make it to circle. And maximum value 100, counter value 95. So we can change the value from here. The title, photography, it's showing here. Title position, outside or inside. And show counter, yes. So all is editable from here. We can play with that and we can set as we like, but the default state is also good to me. Now going to the next step, here is the work experience. So you can add your own work experience. Going to edit, this is the story or timeline. If I scroll down, here is the timelines item. For each of the item, for example the first one, high school. If I go to high school, here is the level text. It's showing the year, it's showing here. Then show extra level, the date, January, and the extra text, it's showing here. Also the item title, high school, and the details text here. And it's working same way for all others. Art Academy, Stanford University, and professional degree. Then the section services, it's the simple flip box. So simply edit, and from here this is the image. Instead of that, you can upload your own icon image. Here is the title text, here is the details text. And if you want to change the font style and color, go to style tab, and here is all options to change the style. After that, here is the testimonial, and here is the each of the item for testimonial. If I go to item 1, here is the author name, author image, and here is the details text. Also here is the rating. So we can enable these options from the settings. If I go to bottom area, settings, and here is the options, rating, we can enable it from here. From navigation, we can enable it. We can check all the options from here. By default, this is the slide effect. We can make it to the fade effect. Alright, we understand how to customize this. And finally, the contact area. Here the contact form, and on the right side these are the icons and text. So we can easily change the icon. Instead of that, here is tons of icon. You can add any icon instead of that. And here is the title and description, so we can change it from here very easily. Going back, if I need to go back after any changes, click on the history and going back. And for the email, here is the email address under title and description, and if we want to link with this email, simply copy, and here is the link option. I am typing mail to : and the email address, and it will link with this email. And simply we can add link for this item. And in the left side, the contact form, this is coming from contact form 7, and the selected template is contact form 1. So if we want to edit this contact form, we have to go to the dashboard. For now I'm saving the page, and I'm going to dashboard. First going to the view page. From dashboard, if here is the contact, and here if I scroll down, here is the contact form 1. Go to edit, and here is the form. So if we want to change the text label, we can change from here very easily. And here is the submit button text, we can change it. And from here, if I go to the email, here is the to email address. By default it's showing the admin email address of this WordPress website, but instead of that, you can add your custom email address as to email. I'm typing my another email, And the from email, here we have to set the custom email address with the domain name which you are using. Like here we have to set contact or WordPress or anything and add the domain name. It's working fine now. And the subject, here we can also type the custom subject name, the additional header, reply to email, and here is the message body. Alright, and then here is the messages. From here we can customize the success message. Here is the failed message and validation error message. So all the messages are customizable from here. Alright, I'm going back. Now again going to the portfolio section, and if I click any of the item, so for project details page, if I want to add the project details, simply click on the edit with Elementor. And for the header and footer area, we don't need to do anything from now. All is done from the custom CSS options. We only can customize the Elementor builder option, so we can edit all this section. Here I have added some text, some title text, and some images. So if you don't have this kind of image, you can remove and you can add your own text and own images. Alright, finally going back to the home page again. And now if I want to customize our header and footer, for that hover over on this edit with Elementor and go to header in a new tab, also opening the footer in the same time. So for header, in the left side when I click, we have to upload your own logo image as PNG. You can also upload the mobile logo if we have, and retina logo. And we can also change the alignment. Also we have the style tab, so we can change the logo size. Here is by default 150. We can increase or decrease it. And on the right side, here I have added this sticky menu. So if I open it, for the first icon, here we can change the icon from here. For the home, I have used this icon. And this is the section ID name. So the same ID is using to the home section. I already showed you before. For this section, I am using the same ID. And for each of the section, I am using different IDs. For example, the section 3, here is I am using this icon. And the section ID name is portfolio. Same way I did for all others icon. And here if we like to change the design, color and the icon size, we can also do that. From the style tab, we can change the background color for this bar, the border color, box shadow, and also the padding. And we can change the navigation item. For each of the item, here is the color, border color, the box shadow, so all is editable from here. And instead of that, if we like to use the regular navigation, so search for that menu. Here is the mega menu, here is the navigation menu, so we can take it. And if I save it, here no menu found, click here to create a menu. So first of all we have to create a menu. Click here in a new tab, and from here we have to create a menu. I'm typing main menu and create menu, and I'm selecting this. Also going to add some more hashtag and the section ID name. Add to menu. And in the same way, going to add some more. Alright, I am done, and you can select it to the main menu and save menu. Now if I refresh our header, For typography, here all over the website I am using the pop-ins, so I'm selecting pop-ins, text transform uppercase, and the size I'm making it to 22, or I'm decreasing it. I set it to 15 and font weight to 400. Can add some letter spacing and save it. And on hover, if I go to hover, and for the hover color, text color, I'm changing it to the same brown color, and I'm saving this color as brown. Click on this plus icon and saving it as brown, so we can reuse it next time. For example, here we can find it here easily. Also checking the responsive view. If I go to the tablet, in tablet it's looking like this, and phone it's looking the mobile menu. So we can change this icon color also. Going to mobile menu, text color we can change it to white, and the background color we can set it to black. Also the border or divider line we can set it to 0, and the toggle button color we can set it to the brown color, and on hover, or we can set it to white, and on hover we can set it to brown color. Also for the menu item on hover, mobile menu, going to on focus, the background color we can set it to light dark. Yeah, looks perfect. Alright, so now we can save it, and now if we refresh our web page, so it's showing now this default menu. Or if we like to hide this bottom line and color, we can also do that. You can play with that with the style tab. All option is available here, and if you don't like to use this sticky option, you can remove it from here. Alright, for now I am just removing this menu. I created this to show you how you can create if you want to create this kind of regular menu. And finally save it. Refresh. Now for the bottom area or footer, again going to the footer, and here all is good, only the link color we have to change this link color. Going to settings, sorry, not from here, we have to go to top right corner and site settings, going to typography, and here is the link. We can change this color to brown color. Yeah, looks good, and save it. Crossing the settings. Also here is two icon, one is bottom to top and another is the phone icon. So if I go to the top one, this is basically this icon, bottom to top. So if you don't want to use this icon, we can remove it, and we can also customize it from style tab. Also for the phone icon, here we can add your phone number if you like, or instead of that you can add any icon or any icon button which you like. Or if you don't like to use this kind of button bottom, simply cross it from here. I'm keeping it for now. Alright, crossing the footer and all others, and refresh our page. Our link color is updated. Alright, I'm going back to top area. So that's all for now, and we are good to go. If you like to see this kind of valuable tutorial more, Give this video a big thumbs up, otherwise you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Finally, if you like to work with me for any WordPress project, you can contact me through my website. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.